Hey, what's up? How you doing? It's your girl, your fave spiritual speaker, Neda, coming at you with some knowledge, sprinkled with some love. And as you know, on this page, we use divinations, affirmations, and somatic coping skills to help you come up with the best solutions for a better overall well-being, but more specifically, your mental health, guys. If you've been following me for the last couple of weeks, you know that we've gone through different things as far as to figuring out our emotions, talking about emotions, what the finances have been looking like for 2026. And recently I started this kind of series. What we're doing, we're just going and picking and choosing emotions to talk about. So I have a motion wheel on the way, and I'm gonna start spinning that mother fudger, and then whatever land over, we're gonna pull on. But today, I've been told to pull on the energy of your relationship with fear. Fear is an emotion that takes over when anxiety, um, laziness, and sometimes trauma come together and they're coexisting all at once. So please don't mind me. I'm tired. I could not sleep last night. But I just wanted to get on the table and just kind of see what we have happening, what's good for us, what's going on, and what's happening with our relationship with fear. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and call in the spirits, my spirit team. I call on my higher power and spirit team to help me deliver the most clear and precise message for the greatest good of the collective. I ask that you use me as a vessel to make sure that the collective hear the messages that they need to hear, not what they want to hear, for them to make the best decisions for themselves in their future. I ask for you to, my spirit team, and higher being to protect me as I cross timelines and dimensions. Let all negative, ill intent, demonic, bad energy or entities that are being sent my way be transmuted to love, peace, power, and blessings. If it cannot be transmuted, I ask for it to be returned to center 10,000 fold. Truth flows in divine alignment here. Ashe, I say, amen. Guys, I'm getting it down. Your girl ate with that one. For those who, I'm sorry. I be seeing things and I be like, there you go. Ooh, that's what's going on. Hi guys, we're back. Sorry, I had to take a second. And maybe that's kind of goes into the fear. Like, do somebody have fear with like confidence? Like, or you fear confidence? I don't know why I just heard that, guys. I don't know. I heard someone fear confidence. Someone doesn't want to look in the mirror because they're afraid of what they see, when in actuality, if they look in the mirror, they would find exactly what they're looking for. A word. So, I'm going to go with my favorite, guys. I'm going to do your feelings are valid oracle deck, follow with box of emotions to talk about our feelings. And whatever else spirit leads me. At this moment, this is all I'm hearing. And I'll go from there, okay? So as you know, when it comes to the emotion cards, I do one swipe, right? For most of these cards, I do one swipe. Unless nothing comes out, then, that means the energy may be a little stubborn. But let's see. The collective's current emotions with fear. The collective's current relationship with fear. Nothing came out. When I was talking shit, right? The collective's relationship with fear. Give me the emotions of the collective's relationship with fear. Oh, I already saw what that was. Man. Wounded heart in reverse. Wounded heart in reverse in regards to fear. You've been hurt so much that you're tired of that shit. You fear being hurt again. That's exactly what that is. You fear being hurt again. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, okay. Let's what's this? You know. Oh, somebody is in fear of being hurt. You fear letting someone in again. This is your relationship with fear. This is the energy I'm picking up on, guys. Spirit team, go ahead and clarify that for me as far as to the relationship that the collective has with the emotion fear. The relationship the collective has with the emotion fear. You definitely got some fear with love. They said, baby, I said what I said. Oh, there may be two right here. Yep. Resentment and comfort. These were in reverse. You're comfortable sitting in this fear. You're extremely comfortable sitting in this fear. And the reason why I say that, resentment followed by comfort, you are holding this grudge. You are letting fear. Let me see. Some cultures recognize. Let me see. Let me read it a little bit. We argue about the origins. Vengefulness. That's the key word. Yeah. Yeah, you end up having a high level of resentment. You have a high level of resentment. And long held here is used. So you've been in this space for a while of resentment. You've been comfortable with pain. You've been comfortable being stuck. And honestly, the wounded heart doesn't necessarily have to be with love. You can get wounded from going, feeling like you're stuck, feeling like, your career isn't moving the way that you want, so you're hurt by that. Or you were going for a position. I don't know why that came up, but you're going for a position and it didn't work. You're feeling wounded because maybe you lost friends and, that hurts you, because friendship breakups are just as bad as, platonic breakups are just as bad as intimate breakups. So that's what I'm getting from that. So somebody has a level of resentment and they're comfortable in sitting in this wounded warrior energy. And what it does when you just sit in the wounded warrior energy, it makes you stay in your limits. But you got to step out of your zone, your comfort zone at some point. You gotta step out of your comfort zone at some point. I'm definitely going to clarify with some... I'm going to clarify with some tarot really quick. And for those who know, so what I use mainly is emotion cards, like affirmation cards, emotion cards, understanding feelings, right? But when I am called to bring out tarot, I will. Because sometimes tarot helps us with understanding, especially for my tarot baddies. Two of Cups. Okay, but it landed on comfort. Ooh, you fear. Somebody fear moving on. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, y'all. I'm back. I had to go do something real quick. Yes, somebody is definitely in fear of letting go of whatever this 2 cups is. Like, you are the wounded heart. You are the wounded warrior. This is water. Cancer is predominant in this. Yeah. You either fear letting go of the 2 of Cups that you have now, or you so comfortable in fear that it's keeping you from your 2 of Cups. And it's kind of feel like the energy I picked up on recently as far as to love. Hopefully it's a little different, but it might not be. No, y'all got me. No. Bent. You saw all them cards pop up. All right, what else? There's something else. gonna take that. I ain't gonna bring it. I ain't gonna take it through again. Yeah. Yeah. What is this? 8 of Cups in reverse. Followed by the Fool. Followed by the Hierophant. Followed by the 5 of Wands. Oh, gosh. Yeah, guys. Yeah. You are hesitant on decisions. You're being indecisive. Maybe you're stuck in between figuring out of letting go something or staying with something. You're definitely in a spot of trying to figure out, because you're searching for something deeper. You're definitely searching for something deeper. Either you're searching for something deeper, or someone is searching for something deeper. It might not be you. It might be something else, someone else, another energy, because it's followed by the Hierophant in reverse, which means there's a level of ignorance, some confusion, or hidden tendencies. There's some secrecy happening, some manipulation, some trickery happening. And you're dealing with a lot of arguments. It says arguments, inner or outer conflict, struggle, boldness, tension. You guys are definitely dealing with something. And I don't know if it's you guys in particular, but I'm definitely, with this 2 of Cups, with everything that followed, I'm getting that you guys are comfortable with being stuck where you are. With a person, place, or thing. It could even be a mindset. You know what I'm saying? That plays a role too. So somebody's definitely stuck in this situation. And that makes sense. That goes right along with fear. You're stuck and you're scared to step out. But you have to. You gotta step out in order to make a change for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Give me secret message. Give me secret message. Give me some secret message on this emotion that the collective has. The connection with fear that they have. This relationship with fear that they have. This situation backfire, sideways. That's what you're scared of. That's what you're in fear of. You're in fear of something backfiring. Hold on, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. It did say backfiring. My bad. It says this situation will be victorious. It was like this. Like, it's sideways. You don't understand that if you were to step out of fear and out of comfort and decide to grow, that whatever you're looking for, whatever you want, it's going to be a victorious situation. It's going to be a lot of victory in it. There is hope here, and that actually landed on 2 of Cups. What is this? These are sideways as well. Not enough energy is being put into this. Your intentions are set and sent to the universe. You may want to step out, right, of being the wounded heart, wounded warrior. You might want to step out from having resentment. You might want to step out from the fear that you're holding on to, right? Because these 2 are sideways, right? Your intentions are set, and the universe knows. Not enough energy is being put into this sideways. It's like you're on a fence. Like, you're not trying as hard as you can. Like, you know you can go harder. I know you can go harder, collective. Because if you were part of my collective, we go hard. Okay? So, and then it's followed by there is hope here. Here come my cat that loves being out when I do a reading, guys. And he rarely comes out. But anyways, there is hope here. There is hope. You have to see it for yourself. You got hope, though. You just got to see it for yourself. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and follow up with some... follow up with Free From Worry. Because these are coping skills as well. Oh, shoot. Let me not do that first, guys. Let me actually do the self-awareness cards. And then I'm going to follow up with the word free so we can learn how to become really free. Okay. So give me 2 cards. 2 on the back. Look, they said, baby, we know you tired. Get it out, though. It says, what excuses am I making right now? I don't know. What excuses are you guys making right now? I don't know. You know. That's between you and your higher being. Right? But it does say on the back of the card, no more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. Man, I don't know about y'all relationship with y'all spirit team, but mine, they here with it. They here with it. Okay. What excuses am I making right now? Now is the time. If you keep making excuses, like I said this before, you're going to keep making excuses. You're going to keep saying tomorrow. You're going to keep saying next week. You're going to keep saying I ain't ready. You're going to keep saying it ain't ready. You're going to keep saying the environment. You're going to blame it on the government. Same way Cardi B blamed the government when she failed. That's y'all. The government is the reason why. No. The reason why is because you are waiting. And as you wait, there's other people doing. You're either a waiter or a doer. It's up to you to be. It's up to you. You make that decision. You know what you are. Right? So it's time for us to make that change. And your sole action for the day, for this card, is it's enough. It is, if it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart and you will be led. Listen to your heart and you'll be led. And a lot of what you guys are doing right now, you're listening to this wounded heart. You can't. Stop listening to your wounded heart, man, because you're sitting in resentment and comfortability because you don't want to step out. You don't want to see. You're making an excuse when all you need to do is make a step forward. What am I grateful for right now? Right? And a lot of the times, we can't be grateful for the things that are happening, like 17 on the clock. We can't be grateful for the things that are happening that we want to happen if we're not grateful for what we got now. A lot of times, I done heard it several times. I done seen it even for myself. There's no way you want something bigger or better for yourself if you're not appreciating what you already got. You might want a house, but are you taking care of that apartment? You cleaning it? You tending to it? Did you dress it up the way that you like? Are you calling in your ancestors and your spirit team to be there? Are you praising your higher being in this household, right? How are you going to ask for a bigger home with more love when you can't even provide the amount of love in this small space? Because, you know, a house is only a home with love. It don't matter who in there, how many people in there. If ain't no love in there, it's just a house with bodies. I need somebody that's gonna meet me on the time. I don't know what song that was, but that just stood out. Yeah. Be grateful for what you got. You can't go to the top and meet what you looking and get what you're looking for, meet what you're supposed to have if you're not grateful for where you are at this moment. Right? Confirmation, I got a text message. Oh, let me read this. It says, adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all your problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Today's sole action. The universe law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful for today. And notice that feeling of abundance growing in you. Yeah, man. That heart, that wounded heart you got is so important, man. It's beautiful. You know, it's gold. And unfortunately, it can break like glass. And it ain't just a man or a woman or a person in the body that's causing that pain. It's your environment, it's your relationships, your interpersonal relationships, your power dynamics. It's those in the system, your family system, your social system, right? It could be anything. That was beautiful, guys. I'm not going to lie. So now, Spirit, I'm going to ask for Spirit to give us some coping skills that's going to help us with releasing the emotion of fear. That landed straight up. It said boost up your reflection. That's why I was sitting reflecting. I'm telling you guys, I was sitting, something just said, girl, fix yourself. And I was just like, Johnny Bravo, you feel me? Oh my gosh. I'm going to keep going and I'm going to talk about that because that's crazy. That's genuinely crazy. Because I was like, I don't know. Normally I don't just sit in the camera like that, child. I don't do that shit. I mean, and then they got move your thoughts to a small cottage in reverse. But I don't take these in reverse because they're not reversal cards. Boost your reflection. Think of one thing where you need boosting up or compliments. Make yourself a rooting sentence. Whenever you're alone and there's a mirror available, look your reflection deep in the eyes and repeat that sentence. It may seem unreal or hard to believe at first, but keep on repeating it. When you speak to yourself more positively and smile, you will feel better, and a part of you will start believing the words that are reacting to the smile. Oftentimes, the way you speak to others will change too. Good gives birth to more good and reduces effects of stress. Guys, I can't remember what I said when I first did it. I said something, guys, and I'm going to come back to it and add it when I look at this, which I normally don't look at my videos after I do them, but I'm going to look just to know, because I said something and I was reflecting on myself in the moment. It wasn't a mirror, but I still saw myself here, this reflection. And a lot of you guys, a lot of y'all are passing these mirrors because you're too scared to look at yourself in the mirror. You don't want to see your reflection. You're nervous, you're scared, you're fearful, you feel lacked of, you belittle yourself, right? You are so used to being stuck in survival mode that you haven't even given yourself a chance to live. You haven't even given yourself a chance to be positive about who you are and what you got going on. You know, Mood by Dear Silas is playing. And he's like, I feel good about myself. Why don't you feel good about yourself? Like, that's the whole purpose. He like, maybe it's Maybelline. 2222 on the clock. Maybe it's Maybelline, baby. I don't know how I be looking as good. But anybody who don't feel that way about to have my ass today. What is it? About to have your ass to my foot. Something like that. Dear Silas, really good artist. Look him up, please. But yeah. And then make your thoughts to a small cottage. This is something I actually do a lot. What I like to do with a small cottage is I like to envision myself going into the mountains, right? And there's a cottage in the mountains, right? I'm looking at the colors. I'm looking at how everything flows. I am in a spot where I'm here and I'm choosing what the colors I want on my wall of this cottage. And the cottage itself is actually just your thoughts, right? When you go into your brain, what do your thoughts look like? Are they blue, purple, pink, or red? What energy are you allowing to surface in your thoughts, right? And so the more you sit in that cottage in your head and you think, well, blue looks better on it. It makes me sad. Okay, well, let me go with pink. Pink makes me happy because of X, Y, and Z, right? Now you're recognizing that you have a level of happiness in your brain. You literally have tricked your brain into a positive thought. Okay? That's what I see. That's what I say. And then you have, thank yourself for what you do. Gratitude. What I've done so much in life. I am grateful, especially during the workday. A lot of times, and I keep bringing up work because a lot of us get passed over in work, right? By somebody who is less qualified, right? Their resume is less attractive, right? But because they got a piece of paper, right? Or because they got more experience in this, or not experience, but they got more jobs, because you can have 150 jobs but not have much experience because you ain't work. Well, you can be at one job for 5-10 years and build that thing ground up, but don't get seen, get overshadowed and overlooked. Underworked, underpaid, overshadowed, and overlooked. Right? So you got to think yourself often, even when they don't. Even when your boss doesn't give you a little incentive for that. Sometimes you don't get bonuses. Right? I don't think my job get bonuses, baby. I said I don't think. So that tells you I don't know. That's how they don't. Right? So I think it's really important and vital for us to make sure that we're taking the time to really reflect on our strengths, you know what I'm saying, our life story, what we've been through, because we made it through, we're still here, right? You got to thank yourself for the experiences. You got to thank yourself for pushing through. And a lot of the times, I love to do like self-coddling where I'm thanking my body and thank you so much for not giving up on me. I know I had some hard times. I know I put us through a lot. You know, even your brain, you got to thank, because, you know, the mental health is what we really focus on. And in that triangle, you have the physical, the mental, and the spiritual. If one thing is out of alignment, everything else fall apart. It's shorthanded. It's all messed up on sides, right? It's all fudged up. So I think it's really important that we take the time to think ourselves and speak love into ourselves. The world is already extremely negative. We don't need that towards ourselves. And I don't care about what you say outside of this therapy session we having, this box we in together. You don't say that type of stuff around here. You go out there and talk mad stuff about yourself. But here, we only talk about positivity, love, and affirming ourselves. You beautiful entity, you. Sexy motherfucker, you. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and... something saying, just pull one for the dark confessions. Just pull one from the dark confession. I don't know why. I'm going to just pull real quick, guys. I'm going to just pull real quick. And if none come out this one swoop, it won't... Okay. Dark Confessions Oracle. This is mainly deep stuff. It says, my focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. Yeah. That's what you're saying to what you really want in life. Right? That the person, people, places, or things, or positions, you're telling it, I'm too focused on trying to survive that I can't even bother with dreaming. I can't even bother with stepping out of fear. Fear, it was just 27 on the clock. Fear, I can worry about fear, but I'm stuck in survival, right? I can't think about dreaming. I can't think about being better. I can't think about this. I can't think about that. That's not true. It's not true. This is, we are living two separate lives. And this was in reverse. I don't take these in reverse unless I'm called to. I don't think Spirit want me to take this in reverse. We are living two separate lives. Yeah. You are living two separate lives. The person you want to be and the person you are. The person you are right now. And how you limiting yourself. The fear. Right? You could be living two separate lives. The person in the future is living a whole different life than what you got right now. But you got to step out on fear in order to see that you can live that life. What is this? I am seeing someone, but I am not ready for you to know about them yet. That might be from a relationship. That might be about a relationship. I'm seeing someone, but I'm not ready for you to know about them yet, guys. I don't know. Maybe for y'all, the fear is because of the hurt, the pain that you went through, right? That could be what it is. Or this also could be love as far as to you, right? Like, you're seeing someone, but you're not ready for them to know certain things about you. You're not ready for them to know about the fear, right? Or this other side of you. Maybe you pretend to be confident and you're not really confident. But for others, y'all, this is definitely an ex, a karmic. Somebody is seeing someone. They're not ready for you now. Take that, whatever you feel. You know your situation, I don't. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice on this situation. Hell, you might be seeing someone too. Oh my God. He takes my dice every time. I know he got my dice. I know it. Yeah. Anyways, we're not going to talk about that. Okay, I got two. So we only rolling 2 zodiacs today. Give me 2 zodiac signs of the collective of who this message should be for. Taurus and Aquarius. I also see Aries in there. Also see Libra. Let me get y'all some angel numbers. My bad. I didn't, y'all. Lord. Okay. Give me 2 numbers for these. Give me some angel numbers. I got 10, 11. I got 2, 11. I got 9, 10. Positive moving forward, baby. We're going to take that as is and shut the rest of that down. Okay, so we're going to do the who is it, followed by 1 affirmation card, guys. This, tough crowd. Tough crowd. I don't know, guys. That did resonate a little bit. If you were Aries watching this, they definitely don't want you to know about person yet. Maybe you did. Maybe you... Okay. If you have markings, black clothing, you could be albino, an average build. You could be the same height as me, so 5'6". What is this? You can be white. You could be, what is it? Fun colored hair. Okay, so you gotta have blue, light gray, purple, green. You can have a style. You got busty chest, short hair, medium hair, an oval face. I'm big, mama. Fuck the small talk. Or shorts. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and do I'm gonna just do 1 card of affirmation, okay, guys? Let me be still today and listen to the truth in silence. Sit with yourself. There's no way you can know what's going on, problem solve within yourself if you're not sitting with yourself. Problem solve. Problem solve is really important. When you problem solve, you take the problem, you admit the emotion, right? Because fact versus feelings, right? The emotion comes from you. The fact of something is different. But if you give yourself, if you take back your power saying, for example, Penelope didn't pass her test for the exam, right? And Penelope is scared of losing a position. Penelope is scared that people at her job, are gonna belittle her or judge her. If Penelope was to switch that and say, I'm worried that they will, I'm worried of this, right? You take back your power to solve the problem, right? A lot of the times we're so quick to play the victim and say, well, oh, now they're going to think of this, now they're going to do this, oh my God, When in actuality, you got the power to make shit change. Write shit down, shit gets done. Nobody's coming to save you but you. That's it. That's my word. You guys have an amazing night. Thank you so much for allowing me to be in your energy to help manifest a better well-being overall, which is the entire point of this, guys. If you have not yet, go ahead and follow me on all forms of social medias, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Hey, I'm everywhere. I might be on Snapchat in the next couple of weeks, okay? YoFavspiritualSpeaker. All right, out.